I want to know what happened to Eric.
This is the BBC. Allied forces in Singapore have surrendered to the Japanese.
When we surrendered, the Jap said we weren't men. Real men would die of shame.
You have no honor.
You're here to help us.
You know, when I first wrote the script, I was very aware that this was real people that we're dealing with. This isn't a character that somebody's just dreamt up in their bedroom, you know. So, you know, I did do a lot of things that I wouldn't have normally done for a film. You know, lost a lot of weight, and you know, it came to sequences such as the waterboarding and stuff. Doing that for real wasn't really something that I had to think about too much. You know, it's you know, acting a role like that, you really are grasping at straws, because you know, there's no way that I can imagine what it must have been like for Eric to go through what he went through. So you're trying to do everything you can to just get those little glimpses, those little insights into what it must have been like. Yeah.
He's alive. He's alive. And I know where he is.
This is what you're going to do, isn't it?
I'm afraid the museum is closed.
I'm surprised you don't recognize me.
Lomax, I did not expect you to be alive.
You know, Colin was incredibly generous and let me be a part of his process and let me, you know, invited me to his house and we rehearsed in his living room for, you know, many an afternoon of, you know, working on, you know, Eric's voice and, you know, how we were going to get Eric had this wonderful vulnerable quality which I really loved. That, you know, it's all very well watching a big action hero in those sort of circumstances, but when you see someone who's effectively this kind of geeky train spotter, thrown into the worst circumstances imaginable, I think there's something very moving about that. Those face shots, I know, I try and avoid them wherever possible, but they always get them in. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know, my little brothers always say that I have bum lips, and Colin's got quite thin lips, so I did a lot of work on the mouth and things, so, yeah, there's, you know, things like that.
Sometime the hating has to stop.